Easy here. Hi guys and gals. Well, it's Sunday afternoon and I'm out walking. It's quite warm. It is. Let me see. Is it 7 degrees? Sorry about that. Yeah, 7 degrees. And okay. Yeah, this morning was like -1, -2, and now it's 7. So that's Celsius. So that's always quite a shift, nevertheless. Walking in the park where there's just loads of people over there, and there was some football, soccer games for the North Americans, but they were playing over there, and tons of kids playing around. So I thought, it'll be quieter if I walk this way, and there's still a lot of people. So we'll just see. Let me see, the sun's over there, but I'm going that way, so I wonder if I won't have it in my back. Okay, so these two kids just took over. I saw them earlier. Oh, they're not playing with their phone this time. Okay, anyway, so let me see. Yeah, so we're coming over here. And yesterday I was on Facebook at the end of the day. It was late, in the evening. And you know how it is on Facebook, memories, they call it memories, come up. So there came up this memory of, quite a few years ago. I don't remember now. Was it 7, 8 probably? And all of a sudden I saw a name, like with, those of you who are on Facebook know what I mean. Sometimes it says, a memory with. Usually it's just the person probably liked. It's not always being tagged, but sometimes the person just liked what you said. And I realized it was a lady I had thought about not too long ago, thinking like, oh my goodness, where has she been? It was a lady that had been one of my first subs. So we are talking about a long time ago now. And one of my first subs, and I thought like, oh wow, that's right. I thought about her the other day, wondering, well, is she still making videos? I haven't seen anything for a long time. And then realized that, okay, that's true, the person stopped pretty much making videos, was only doing Facebook stuff. But I hadn't seen her on Facebook either for a long time. She was rather particular in the sense that she was really into hot rod cars and stuff like that. And but what I recall is that she was, what would I say, a few years younger than I was, not much, and also had, I think, 2 boys. Could be wrong, but I think it was 2 boys. Okay, so since I saw her name on the memory, I clicked on her channel page, Facebook channel. And there was like a lass. She put up like sarcastic stuff at one, so there was something like that. And I thought, oh goodness, that's quite a way. It was quite old. And then I noticed a comment from someone, nobody that I knew, a comment from someone that said, where have you been? Just wrote that. And someone answered the comment, she passed away a year ago. Now this comment was not young anymore. It was 2, 3 years old probably. And so that means like, maybe 4 years ago that she passed away. And contrary to many people, that we know on Facebook that have passed away, others have, basically put a message or something to say, but that was not the case here. There was nothing. It just was an abandoned Facebook page. And, it really shocked me. I went down, I said to Mrs. DC, because she was watching television, and I was, like I say, up on my computer. I went down and I said, you know what? Another one passed away. And she looked and she said, since you've been doing Facebook, that's being online, I mean, doing YouTube, we usually say YouTube. She says, that's a lot of people. I said, it is now, it is. And I started realizing, first off, none of us are getting any younger, but also it made me realize much more the artificial closeness or the real distance that we all have online. What I mean by that is that unless that we have a mechanism for people to say what happened. I know we've actually chatted about this a while back, maybe a few years back now. But unless we have a mechanism for people to know that we have disappeared, or friends that would contact our family, the same thing will happen as with this woman. Nothing. They were just by chance that you find out. Now, what would I have done? Well, I probably would have done the same thing that I did with Kelly. I would have gone to his, not so much on his YouTube page, but maybe to his obituary, wherever it was. I found that out and left a message there so that would get to his family. But, there's just been so many people like that. And lately there's been more. And there's that sense of emptiness in a way. I mean, it had been years, and I do mean years, that I'd not had any real contact with the person. But, it goes way back to the beginnings of YouTube. And I guess that's it, There's that sense of, well, one day this is all going to end, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, it wasn't meant to have a weird thought like that, but it came yesterday, and I was thinking like, I guess it followed up with a conversation also that I had with one of my sons. We were talking about the house, which, where we live, and in a way, it's an inheritance, we hope. And my son said, we've got to be careful. If ever, for whatever reason, one of you two end up in a senior's residence and you run out of money, the way it is here, they go get the money. And where is the money left? It's your house, if you own one or something. And so that meant, we got to somehow I was going to say more or less near future, probably not tomorrow, but I mean, think about protecting that, because in a way it's my way of protecting them. So we had to chat about that. Like I say, by the time I got to the evening and we were looking at the things on Facebook, God, I was a bit in a downer mood, I guess. Yeah. Well, anyway, today is Sunday. I went to church this morning. Mrs. DC is having a pollen attack. Let's just call it a pollen attack, because it's getting warmer and a lot of the trees are kind of blooming. Some have started. I'm looking to see if I see any here. No. But, and she was under the weather this morning. But, yeah. So, I'm not going to say what do you think about it, but I guess I will in a way, because, have you come up on situations like that where all of a sudden it's like, oh, wow. Oh, that's where the person was. They were gone. Yeah. Sobering. Anyway, I guess that's it for now. I mean, it's not, like I say, not an upper this vlog, but sometimes life is not always an upper, is it? Okay, DC signing off. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.